And Robert Mugabe faced the toughest election battle of his life. A week ago, the opposition held a rally in the stadium where independence had been celebrated 2 decades ago. Crowded on the terraces were 20,000 supporters of the movement for democratic change. Many of them carried red cards to send Mugabe off the field.
He's totally out of touch. Anyone who is below the age of 40 wants jobs rather than land.
The younger ones will say, oh, no, we know nothing about this liberation struggle. No, don't talk history to us. What we want is money, incomes. We don't have them. And so your government is no good for us. We'll vote against you. Yes, they will. But the majority of the people will not do that.
Mugabe's own rally also traded on nostalgia. It was held where 250,000 people had once welcomed him back from exile. Now he could only muster 4,000 or 5,000. This weekend could mark the beginning of the end of the Mugabe era. If the opposition do well, it won't mean the election has been free and fair. It'll be because the people of Zimbabwe have had the courage to stand up to threats and intimidation. With rising inflation and unemployment, there are many former supporters no longer willing to give their president another chance.
What is freedom without food? What is freedom without money? What is freedom without a house? That freedom is not worth anything.
Mugabe's old enemy, Ian Smith, lives out his days in peace. He's never been called to book by Zimbabwe's liberators for his actions as he fought off majority rule. Mugabe may not be let off quite so lightly.
We have lived through a reign of terror by Smith. And now we are living through reign of terror again by one of our own. There was a time when there was a chance of honorable exit. Now, after these atrocities, he has closed the door to the national goodwill for that honorable exit. He will have to answer for these atrocities.
As he contemplated the outcome of the election, Robert Mugabe showed signs of unease, the thoughts that trouble him in the dark watches of the night. Were the MDC to win a majority in the elected seats in Parliament, would you compromise to work with them?
Improbabilities should never be entertained, should they? I can never concede that they have the capacity to win. So, in dreamland, perhaps, yes. I could, in a dream, see them in power. But then when I get up, I say, it was a dream after all, not a reality. But why do you want us to talk about dreams now?